morning students. Today we are discussing about the topic Fourier series. Already we have studied the series and mean value theorem, Taylor theorems, everything. So we know series means sum of the sequence. So why in this method we called as Fourier series, as in this method first introducing to Joseph Fourier is the founder of your Fourier series. So in your Fourier series, as a main concept, you are solving the waves, as calculating to the waves. So in this method, very useful for comparing to in your Taylor series. We know already Taylor series functions as expressed in terms in your function f of x is continuous and derivable only. But many of the infinite series are available in sine and cosine terms and in your discontinuous interval, the periodic functions also. So you are using in your Fourier series too as possible to express the function f of x is continuous, is derivable, is discontinuity also, is the main benefit. In your applications of in your Fourier series and our engineering field, electrical and electronic communications, finding the wave, sound, vibration, everything using this method. As one more in your main application of in your Fourier series is as a medical field. In your day-to-day life, we know that ECG, CT scan, X-ray, everything as depend upon we are calculating the Fourier series. And one more thing is signals analyzing also using calculating Fourier series. So in your Fourier series, as a sum depend upon periodic functions. So first we are seeing the definition of periodic function. So what does it mean for periodic function? As any function f of x is said to be a periodic with period capital T is greater than 0 such that f of x plus t equal to f of x. As possible we are writing f of x equal to f of x plus t. As a t is a positive, always greater than 0 is a very least value. So let, by the definition, let f of x be a periodic function with period t, capital T here denoting is greater than 0 for all x. So in your function in terms of x. So such that as possible to write f of x plus capital T equal to f of x. So here t is very least value. So in your function is possible to we are writing f of x plus t equal to f of x for all every x is called a periodic function with period t. For example, suppose sin x. So sin x, so it's possible we are writing sin x plus 2 pi. So you know sin theta plus 2 pi is sin theta. So that is sin x plus 2 pi is once again sin x, and sin x plus 4 pi equal to sin x plus 6 pi. Every value is once again sin x. As possible for in this of the form, this is f of x, this is f of x plus t. What is t? T is here 2 pi. As the difference between every interval is 2 pi, that is here periodic. Therefore, f of x equal to sin x is a periodic function with period 2 pi. So your period is 2 pi. This is the definition of periodic function. So next we are seeing the definition of Fourier series. So in a Fourier series, so what is Fourier series? So let f of x be is a Fourier series in the interval minus pi comma pi, closed interval, always called as closed interval, minus pi comma pi, or closed interval 0 comma 2 pi, or any other interval can be expressed in f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation a n cos nx plus b n sin nx. So in your Fourier series, your f of x is a periodic function, is defined an interval minus pi comma pi, or closed interval 0 comma 2 pi. So in this expression can be expressed as f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity a n cos nx plus b n sin nx. This is the formula for Fourier series. So here a naught, a n, a n. Here a naught, a n and a n, b n are Fourier coefficient values. So here a naught, a n, b n values are Fourier coefficient. So we are deriving the value of a naught, a n and b n values using the Euler formula. So you know the Euler formula using the interval c to c plus 2 pi. So first we are write the formula for Euler's formula 2. As in your interval we are writing the formula of minus pi to pi or 0 to pi. So listen. So what is Euler formula? So in a Euler formula, we are using f of x is a periodic function, is expressed in the Fourier series f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity a n cos nx plus b n sin nx. So here where a naught equal to 1 by pi integral. So in this interval, in your Euler formula is as c is less than or equal to x less than or equal to c plus 2 pi. As derived as your f of x is a function and the interval c less than or equal to x less than or equal to c plus 2 pi. So your lower limit is c plus 2 pi f of x dx, and a n value is a n equal to integral 1 by pi integral c to c plus 2 pi f of x cos nx dx, and b n value equal to 1 by pi integral c to c plus 2 pi f of x sin nx dx. This is the general formula for Euler's. Here f of x is a function in that interval, closed interval c to c is less than or equal to x less than or equal to c plus 2 pi, or as simply we are writing c comma c plus 2 pi. As derived the formulas for a naught, a n, b n. So this is Euler formulas. Now we are writing Fourier series formulas is just we are changing that interval. So here now we are writing as using Euler's formulas too, we are writing Fourier formulas. So your f of x be an Fourier series as an expressed in the interval minus pi comma pi. So your c place just we are replacing minus pi comma pi is in your intervals. Minus pi is your lower limit and pi is an upper limit. Your Fourier expansion f of x can be expressed as f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity a n cos nx plus bn sin nx. So now we are writing Euler's formula to, we are writing to now your interval using minus pi to pi in your Fourier formula. A naught equal to 1 by pi. What is your interval? Minus pi to pi. So what is c here? C equal to minus pi. So you are using the interval minus pi to pi f of x dx. So next we are writing the formula for a n equal to minus pi to 1 by pi minus pi to pi f of x cos nx dx, and bn equal to, just we are changing the limit values, c to c plus 2 pi place we are replacing minus pi to pi. 1 by pi integral minus pi to pi f of x sin nx dx. This is the formula for in your f of x in that interval, closed interval minus pi comma pi. As next we are using the formula for, so you know that Fourier series expressed in the interval minus pi comma pi or 0 comma 2 pi closed interval or any other intervals. So as the same formula you are using, so your interval f of x is 0 comma 2 pi. So your 0 is an lower limit and 2 pi is an upper limit. So what is your c is here 0. Can be expressed in the Fourier series f of x equal to a naught by 2 summation n equal to infinity a n cos nx plus bn sin nx. So now your formula just we are changing your limit 0 to 2 pi. A naught equal to 1 by pi integral 0 to 2 pi f of x dx, and a n equal to integral 0 to, your c value is c to c plus 2 pi, c is 0, so 2 pi. Your bn equal 1 by pi integral 0 to 2 pi f of x sin nx dx. As very simple formulas for your Fourier series. So in your entire in this unit you are using the same formulas, just we are changing in your intervals only. So listen, so in your Fourier series can be expressed in the form f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity a n cos nx plus bn sin nx, where a n is 1 by pi integral 0 to 2 pi f of x dx. A n is 1 by pi integral 0 to 2 pi f of x cos nx dx. Bn equal to 1 by pi integral 0 to 2 pi f of x sin nx dx. So this is the Fourier series formulas for in that interval 0 comma 2 pi. Already I told here in this function using to you solving discontinuous intervals also. So in your discontinuous intervals means as only finite. In your f of x is some conditions exist. As first one condition, directed condition is your given f of x is will define a single value of your finite, and as one more condition is in your discontinuity interval is always finite, and in your f of x of the maxima and minima values are defined depend upon in your function. Then only you are applying to in your Fourier series as must for it satisfying the three conditions as well defined is a finite discontinuity intervals and it's defined a minima maxima values. So now we are suppose in your discontinued interval. So how do you derive the function? Of Fourier series. So discontinuity of Fourier series as f of x equal to as 2 interval. So here as derived f of x is, so you are discontinuous suppose 2 values. So here as defined pi of x, here x is 0 less than x naught. So in your discontinuity function, your second term is as at the limit x naught less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2 pi. Okay. So here as finite discontinued intervals just only 2. So here x naught is discontinuity. Okay. So it's applying for Fourier series possible for in your discontinuity. So as the function is a finite number of discontinued intervals, is 0 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to x naught, your function pi of x value, and in the interval x naught x 2 pi. So listen, so your x naught is a discontinuity at the interval 0 to 2 pi. Then how to write your formulas for discontinuity intervals? In your f of x, it can be expressed in the same formula. So here you are using the discontinuity or disconnectivity. So in your discontinuity Fourier formulas, so your f of x can be expressed in the discontinuous intervals f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity a n cos nx plus b n sin nx. As very simple, already you are many problems you are solving in your integration integral a to b f of x dx as general integration formula. You are using integral a to c f of x dx plus integral c to b f of x dx. The same concept also here also using. So now how to write a naught, but in your a naught is as discontinued intervals. So now you are writing the formula is integral 0 to x naught plus integral x naught to 2 pi here f of x dx as depend upon in your question. So here also integral 0 to x naught plus integral x naught to 2 pi 1 by pi also here, otherwise is commonly we are writing 1 by pi. One by pi f of x cos nx dx. So in your b and value is 1 by pi integral 0 to your value is x naught is discontinuity intervals plus integral x naught to 2 pi f of x sin nx dx. So this is the formulas for discontinuity intervals using the Fourier series. So listen, I am on saying in your Fourier series your f of x is as satisfy must three conditions. First one is in your f of x is well defined and single value function and that finite intervals, and in your discontinuity intervals always it's a finite number of discontinuity functions, and a third condition is your f of x has derived the maximum and minima values or as defined in your function, fixed maximum minimum values. So okay, thank you. So next class I will explain to using the Fourier series to problems. Thank you.